welcome to my YouTube channel. I really hope you guys enjoy it here today. Today's video is more or less a life update because I truly do feel like you guys deserve to know what's been happening in my life, because yo ohlakani right now, like Baby Sunshine, what's been happening, what's popping, what is she doing, where has she been? It's honestly about time that I address a few things and let you know on the new and improved developments that have been happening in my life, and also the sad events that have not recently but that has been happening in my life. This is a life update, and I also went further to just to see where people's mindset are. I went on my Instagram and I asked you guys, ask me anything. What do you want to know what's happening in my life? And you guys came through with the answers. The most asked question, obviously, is where have you been? Why are you not vlogging YouTube? Why did you stop going on YouTube vlogging? Woo! Sana, and I guess this is why I made today's video. In between, I will be answering your guys' questions that you asked on my Instagram. But if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell. And yeah, man, and also please be a bit kind and nice in the comment section. Usana, I've been through a lot, but I've also learned and made a lot of mistakes in this thing called life. And yeah, I'm up for all the criticism. I'm up for everything, and I'm just gonna take it very positively. And yeah, man. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So for those that don't know, I'm currently in Cape Town only on the basis of school. I'm actually from Gauteng, Johannesburg, Soweto, and Lombardy, which is close to Alexandra. So I usually say I'm from Soweto and Alex. I'm currently studying Bachelor of Science in Occupational Therapy, and I have a twin sister. She's my one and only support. My mom passed away in 2022. That's where my whole life changed. To give you a backstory, my mom had lupus and arthritis, and when I was in grade 11 and matric, that's when she was diagnosed with lupus and arthritis. And from that, she was recommended to a occupational therapist, and she was seeing her on a daily basis. This hospital, I think is Shilamatek Hospital, the Johannesburg Hospital. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is where the vets, health science students practice, right? So this is where the OTs go, the medicine students go, the physios of speech therapies. This is where they do their practice at this specific hospital. So my mom was referenced to this hospital, and immediately she saw a occupational therapist. From that, they started analyzing her, performing assessments, and then from those assessments they were able to find treatments that they performed throughout a mark of 2 years, from my grade 11 to matric and first year. She was seeing the occupational therapist, and throughout her course seeing the occupational therapist, as my mom was in deep excruciating pain, it was very hard to see my mom in this state, but somehow throughout her treatment with the OT, she was able to get back to her normal self, to a point where you wouldn't even tell that my mom has lupus or my mom has arthritis, or she once couldn't walk, do normal activities like making tea for herself. She couldn't even hold like a bottle of water because it was so excruciating and so heavy, and her muscles were not strong enough. But as soon as she saw the OT and they performed treatments and everything, and thank God they allowed us to witness all of that, because she was at a state where she couldn't be taken to the hospital alone. So we obviously, as her daughters, we took her there. And that's when I got introduced to occupational therapy. That's when my love for OT started. And keep this in mind, that I came and chose to study occupational therapy with the knowledge of assisting my mom whenever she, God forbid, at that time I was thinking, whenever she relapses or whenever her arthritis hits just randomly or her lupus becomes hectic, I will be able to assist her because I'm studying OT and I have gained the knowledge and things to be able to assist her, that when this happens, this is what I should do. This is how I can relieve her pain, relieve her stress, relieve her suffering in a sense. And unfortunately, my mom was unable to live through my occupational journey and my studies. This led me to taking a break from school. Because obviously, guys, let's just be honest about it. I'm studying the one course that led me to OT, which is my mom. I wanted to help my mom. I wanted to be there whenever I saw my mom struggle. I saw my mom go through so much pain, so much, and then once a OT was introduced into her life, Mutusoma became normal. Once again, she was lying about having lupus. She was lying about having arthritis. And I remember my first day in OT school, they were like, why did you choose OT? And I remember this was a human occupational module in first year. It was orchestrated by the lecturer Miss Bao. And I remember, if you were in my class, you remember my question, because it touched a lot of students. It touched a lot of people, because I had the intentions of helping my mom, and I was like, OT chose me. I didn't choose it. It chose me through me seeing the wonders of how we can help patients. We can help people that have arthritis, have lupus, have autism. I think I have a huge passion of helping students. I have a huge passion of helping people in general. I feel like I have a huge heart. And once my mom passed away and I was unable to help her, I felt like a failure. I felt like, what is the purpose of me studying OT? Because the one reason I studied OT was to help my mom. And now she's not here. Now she left me, and I'm just like, Mama, what must I do? What must happen now? Like, I didn't understand in my third year. And worst part, in third year, this is when you actually learn all these assessments and treatments. This is when I actually get excited, because this is when I start learning about trauma and disease. And trauma and disease has all of these things that my mom had: diabetes, high blood, lupus, arthritis, all of that. And now I'm finally learning how I was supposed to help my mom, how I was supposed to help my mom not necessarily pass away, because obviously that's beyond my control. That was God's plan, and God's plan is always the painful. But imagine studying something that you just like, damn, my mom was going through this. I could have done this. I could have relieved her pain. I could have done this type of treatment when I was at home. I could have taught her about this. Mama, it's so. So I went crazy, guys. Like, I went absolutely as soon as my mom passed away. And also keep in mind, my mom passed away and we led her to rest. And then the next day we flew back to Cape Town, me and my sister. And that was the last time I actually saw my mom's graveyard. That was the last time I physically, which was 2022. because I was so upset. I was so cross at God. I was just like, Mama, why? Like, you could have given me just 2 years. Like, I was already in my 3rd year. Just give me 2 years. You could have waited for me to help you. But I felt like I was deprived from that. And that led to me taking a break from school in 3rd year. That led to me having a depression episode. That led to me being isolated from my friends. That led to me partying, drinking a lot, being introduced to the wrong environments, the wrong friends. And I hated OT. I hated OT because I was just like, God, you're testing me right now because I'm studying the very thing that put my mom in hospital. How do you expect me to study this because she's no longer here? How can I assist her? How can I help her? This is the only reason why I chose OT, is to assist and help my mom. Now I don't find the need of studying OT. I hated it. You guys know me. I used to be a study freak. I used to be so obsessed with OT, so obsessed with studying, improving my life and all of that. And then once my mom passed, it's again, it just went down. It just went from a downhill. And there was a point where my lecturers sat me down and they were like, they can see that I am going through the most. If you lived at Kovacs, you would have seen this hand in hand, because I used to lock myself in my room every single day. I did not leave. The only time I left was going to the toilet, going to shower. I won't even say going to the kitchen to eat, because I never used to eat. Sometimes I used to just order food, and it was just bad. And from that time I decided that, and I indecisively decided to stop going to school, stop attending classes, stop answering my friends' calls that were concerned that, hi, Sunshine, you've been absent from school for 3 days. I isolated the world and locked myself in my room and decided to just give myself time to breathe, time to, and also in the process of me trying to breathe, and trying to take my mental health further, I'm not realizing that school is happening, my girl. You're missing exams, you're missing assignments, you're missing field work. Basically, you're going to repeat 3rd year because you're missing all of these things, right? And there's no way your lectures are going to be like, no, December, it's fine, you can do all these assessments, field work, and there's no way. I have to repeat 3rd year, and I came to terms with that you know what, as much as this happened, my dreams were delayed, but they were definitely not denied, right? Okay, cool. Then fast forward to last year. So now I spoke again. Okay, then fast forward to last year, right? Hi. Then fast forward to last year. So in the course of me wanting to go back to school, a lot of things happened last year, and secretly I actually had surgery the beginning of last year. I cannot tell you what surgery they performed on me, but I had surgery and I had to physically be admitted to hospital. And I think this was also due to the stress and anxiety and everything that I was going through. Only 3 people knew that I was in hospital, which is Gigi, Pumi, and Lulu, that knew that I was actually admitted to hospital. I told them the actual day that, yo guys, I've been admitted to hospital and they are performing surgery, because I was so scared. I'm like, yo, what if this is the last day of my life? Like, what if I don't come back living, And due to that, I couldn't register last year, and it tore the hell out of me. Like, I couldn't register. I fought to go back to school last year, but because of my surgery and because of the events that happened the beginning of the year last year, I couldn't. Hey, like I really physically and mentally I was not ready to go back to school, and hence the whole shift happened. So the whole entire year last year I was not in school, like hence why I stopped posting study vlogs. I stopped posting vlogs because all I knew was study vlogs. All I knew was going to campus, coming back, doing meal preps. Ooh, Sana, like I missed that life, hey. And I also went to a very depressed state when I was not in school, because that was what I knew. I only knew school, and I felt like last year I was a bit ready, but I thank God for what happened the beginning of the year, going to surgery and everything, because it gave me a year to reflect. It gave me a year to just live my life and live the best life. So last year, as much as I was going through a lot, I was living life, guys. I was living the life. Don't, like, behind the scenes, without vlogging, without anything. Like, I was genuinely living life. There were times that I was happy. There were times where I was sad. There were times where I was depressed. There were times where honestly I almost committed suicide, especially in the month of May. That's when I knew that, yeah, I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready to go back to school. I am not ready, because if you looked at the res I was staying at, it was literally everyone came outside when that whole incident where I just almost committed suicide, and it was a lot. It was very painful, because I felt like I was being unfair to my sister, because I felt that I was being selfish by taking that decision that I made. But I thank God for life right now. I really do thank God for life. Then yeah, fast forward to this year. God was like, you know what, as much as your dreams are delayed, but they're definitely not denied. My mom is still watching me, and my mom has approved that I should go back to school. So I had to, and when I say God has just been so good to me, against all odds, guys, if I tell you could see, I went through a lot when it comes to applying, so I had to, obviously, since I dropped out of school and I didn't go to school last year due to medical problems, and also my lecturers did advise me to come back this year. I had to admit to school, reapply for OT. So I had to submit my motivational letter of why I dropped out, what is the plan this year, what do I look forward to, what am I going to change, what led to me dropping out of school. I also had to submit my academical record. I also had to submit my medical medical reports, as well as my mom's death certificates and everything. But thank the Lord, I was able to be re-accepted into the OT program. So I'm currently doing third year for the second time, because I didn't do third year last year. I'm currently doing third year for the second time, and this is just a blessing, honestly. I'm in the process of registering now. Literally, I just got accepted like last week Friday, and I just started school last week. So when I say God will always make a way for me, will always make a plan for me. And I think also the thing that really helped me is that I was very transparent with my lectures, especially with what I was going through. Even if without me being transparent, I think they could see a dramatic change, that I was in a very depressed state, a depressed mode, and this affected my academic results. Not even academic results, because I didn't even attend exams. So I didn't even write exams. I was not present in school. I just totally gave up. Like, I gave up, but now I'm dusting myself off and I'm continuing this academic journey. What am I saying? Academic journey, and I'm really so excited, and I hope you guys can join me in this wonderful academic journey in my third year, my third attempt to do third year, my second attempt to do third year. Please, I beg. I know a lot has changed, but I'm so ready for this year. It's again, I kind of forgot the questions. Let me look at the questions. So the first question was, when are you coming back on YouTube? Full force. I'm not putting too pressure on myself. I am gonna try, do what I can, and I hope you guys can accept that. Hey love, when are we getting academic content on the Red app? Very soon. I'm so excited to go back to that. Very, very, very soon. What's this? Go back. Hey dear, I was wondering, like, can we do lunch? Sana, I know this person, but we'll see about that. Next question, not a question, but I miss you and I'm so happy when I saw your status update. I was glad that you are. Oh, thank you. When are we getting a vlog, sis? Very soon, don't worry. How have you been? Missing you on the Red app. Oh, thank you so much. I've been doing good. I've been doing okay. Are you doing your final year this year? Unfortunately not. I'm doing my third year this year, as I explained. Are you back at school now? Yes, most definitely I am back at school. What motivates a beautiful queen? Sana, right now I'm trying to figure out what motivates me, because I think honestly the thing that has been keeping me going is seeing my old subscribers saying that they're rooting for me and they can't wait to see me graduate, that I should invite them to my graduation. So I think also not disappointing myself and not disappointing my sister, as well as the subscribers that has seen my journey since first year, not disappointing them too. Are you still in school? I recently joined school. Are you okay? Yeah, I think I'm okay now. I think I'm okay. I'm not sure. Tomorrow I can be sad. I don't know. When are you coming back on YouTube? I think I'm back. I'm not sure, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Are you coming back on YouTube? I'm considering it 100%. But we'll see. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. When will you fully go back on YouTube? We miss you. Very soon, man. Are you married? Funny enough, this is the only question I had about my relationship. Like, number one, I'm not married. Yeah, let me just say that. I'm not married. But it's so crazy. Like, no one asked Kuti, what or what? No one asked those questions. But which is really good, hey, like, which is really good. When they pay for my lobola, or when I get married eventually, you guys will definitely know. Not a question, please do a live update and post consistently on YouTube. Oh, that's so nice, man. I'm considering it. I'll consider it. Don't worry. Why did you stop doing vlogs on YouTube? Because I wasn't okay, man. I wasn't okay. And you guys know that the only vlogs I'm so used to is the student vlogs. And I dropped out of school. So there was no way I can fake studying. Like, imagine, like, that was going to be extreme. Like, imagine faking studying. Like, faking, yeah, I'm studying. No, there was no way I was going to do that. You know, just for the sake of content. How do you cope at varsity when you feel demotivated? I just got back. I just arrived at varsity right now. Let's just say that I'm still trying to find my way through varsity again and learning again. When are you coming back on YouTube? Very soon. How is medicine? School? Can't get medicine. Get some medicine, guys. Yeah, I receive it. I'm not doing medicine, I'm doing occupational therapy. If you don't mind, are you still in school, and what year are you in? I am in 3rd year. I think people are confused about that, but I also understand. How's OT going? I miss you I miss your OT YouTube videos. They kept me motivated to study. Oh, thank you. They'll be back soon. How have you been? YouTube girl, hi. What if you who wrote this? Hi girl. Wait to this person, no worries. As I explained earlier, what's been happening in my life. Also, one of your favorite YouTubers, Opalesa, saying, how has life been? Life has been very hectic, very tricky, very ups and downs, as I can say. It's basically a roller coaster, as they say, as cliche as they say. It's basically a roller coaster. Why are you so pretty? Oh, Nyabonga, Shem, you think I'm pretty? I'll actually have a low self-esteem, but it's cool. Thank you. How are you finding life academically so far? I haven't really started with school, like hectic school, but I find I'm coping, but I haven't really started. I just started with 3 lectures already. I'm literally on my day 3 of going back to school, so I haven't really started. Why did you stop vlogging on YouTube? As I did explain. Okay, I think all of these things are so repetitive. Why did you stop doing YouTube? We miss you on YouTube. When I'll be getting an apartment tour vlog very soon. Yo, Sana, are you still studying at UWC? Yes, I am. Sis, how you've been? I think, yeah, this is just repetitive. But I will show every single person's comment for taking the time and actually not commenting, but actually asking me a question. And thank you for being curious and being kind to me and showing me so much love. Yeah, man, and I really hope you guys can enjoy this new journey with me. It's not new beginnings, but for me, I see it as a second chance to, finally finish what I started off and finally become that Dr. Sunshine I've always wanted to be. This is the beginning of everything. I'm scared, I'm shy, I'm nervous, but I'm grateful to God for this second opportunity. Yeah, I guess this is the end of the videos. The questions are finished. Sharp. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed your new year, your Christmas. I hope you monati bona. I hope you grind. But for me, Baby Sunshine Legodi. Bye.